Live from the Dunkin Latte Lounge.
Well, welcome to our Dunkin Latte Lounge. My name is Maxwell from Z100 and iHeartRadio, and next to me is, I'm going to read the quote, man, not just another pretty face. You know where that's from, right?
I think so.
I think so. Give it up for Michael David in the room, y'all. Come on now. Well, Exit 12, that's where I got that from, was the leading lyric as you got into that song. But we need to talk music. We need to talk, how does a Columbus, Georgia man, you know, with locks of just, gosh, man, so envious of the hair, choose to, and why you found music as your thing. So let's start in first. Just say welcome to you, man, and thanks for being here with us in New York.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it, dude. So let's
so
go
much.
to the beginning and let's learn about who you are. When did music start for you, dude?
So music started for me at a very young age. My parents were music lovers, my family, and I fell in love with the guitar probably around 9 years old, and I had such a eager, passionate feeling to play. And as I grew playing and learning from other people, and I had a short term of lessons, I started singing at the age of 14,
Wow.
and I fell in love with that. It wasn't a pleasant sound at first, but I worked at it.
It never
And,
is.
it started to come really natural to me, and I fell in love with creating music more so, and learning from other artists,
Yeah.
big artists like the Eagles and
Okay.
Elvis Presley, Jim Croce, Cat Stevens, Michael Jackson.
Wow.
Really just like a whole universal platform from every aspect. And the kind of music that I wanted to do was something that creates a sense of unity and brings people together of all ethnicities. And I think that that's what this country was built off of.
Yeah.
I think that that's the kind of music that I want to write and produce and sing.
How does it
perform.
feel that you're following your heart? You're doing that. You're doing all the things that you set out to do, and you're creating what's true and genuine to you, and people are connecting. And again, for all those right reasons. What does that feel like as a songwriter?
It feels really good. I feel like that I had a learning curve in my early 20s. I still had some learning to do, and as I progressed with that and learning how to portray messages,
Yeah.
and feeling in song and creating the environment around those messages properly. Now I'm feeling pretty confident about the music that we're putting out, and it's a really good feeling to be able to release something and be proud of it and stand
Yeah.
on it and share it with people, and try to make a difference and, show love and everything just through song.
One of the things that I read when getting to know a little bit about your story is, not only does MD stand for Michael David, as we all know, but music doctor. Tell us about tell us about the music doctor. How you know what I'm saying? You're creating, you're performing at a high level. You're helping to heal. You're helping to fix through sound. Where did the term MD music doctor come from?
I'd say my manager. I feel like it's almost like cooking.
Yeah.
You can make a sweet potato pie.
Damn it. Hold on.
And
You went straight for sweet potato pie, fam. Go ahead, man.
And
yeah.
you could make that, and then I could make one. You might like mine better, or I might like.
I'm
yours
gonna be
better,
honest
so.
with you, Mike. I'm gonna like my grandma's the best.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
you see what I'm saying?
Well,
Yeah.
I might need to take some notes from her for songwriting. So, but it's kind of like that, You put your love, your passion, your sweat and tears into something, and
Yes.
your passion, and that's where you're gonna connect with people the most.
What I love about getting to know new artists, what I love getting to know about country pop artists, even country stars, is this particular genre, and not to pigeonhole you or anything, but it's such a beautiful songwriting genre of music. You're putting your whole heart and soul into it, like you were just saying. To do that, how scary is it at times to be so vulnerable, to share those thoughts, to put those feelings and emotions out there, and letting the entire world hear what's actually happening in your heart?
The biggest thing is time heals.
Okay.
And, sometimes you have to really let yourself, mold into something a little different, and so you can get what you have inside of you out.
For sure.
And it's a little scary sometimes, the vulnerability and, sharing your story with someone but the easiest route to it is just honesty
Just to do it.
and just to be genuine and being upfront and personal. And that's what, everyone wants to hear, and that's what I want to give you.
Yeah.
I think that soul is in every genre. I think that that's a very important factor. I don't think that a ballad or a story is just based or cornered or boxed in country music. I think that
For
it's
sure.
with every genre, and it's just calling upon those feelings and being able to, like I said, portray it in a hymn. And
I mean,
that's-
you're speaking it. Even hearing you answer the question, you can understand and you can feel the amount of soul that's in your being. So to pick up an instrument, and is guitar the only instrument? Or were there any others? But to pick up the instrument, to produce, to be amongst a team, a family group that is aligned with that feeling, that's kind of a multiple pronged question. But how cool does it feel to do that with people who are like minded, and to create with a family and a team that's like-minded?
Man, it's a great feeling. I play a little bit of piano. I played
Okay.
a little bit of harmonica growing up, but
All
I
right.
just really fell in love with the guitar, and just watching Ed Sheeran, Bruno Mars,
Yes.
Dave Matthews, just from all corners of the world, Jason Mraz, just to play the guitar, I fell in love with that the most, and the way it sounds, that's what I was just drawn to. And
Does he or she have a name? Are you the type of person that names the guitar? Do we?
not really.
All right. You know what I'm saying?
It's not really my style. I think it's called Taylor. It's
Okay.
yeah.
Oh
yeah.
man,
Yeah,
how
so
did I know that at
we
some
can
point
go with
she was
that
gonna
for
come
now.
up in this conversation? Is she really dating Travis Kelce? Do you think?
I think so. I mean, she comes up in every football game. So,
Right.
I mean,
exactly.
I was watching a whole other game, and then she just popped up, and I was like, "There,
There
she
goes
goes
again.
There it is.
She's
Yeah.
coming up in our Dunkin Latte
Haters
Lounge
are
conversation.
gonna hate. I mean, whatever.
He went there with it. You know what I mean?
So-
But all we got to do is continue on and shake it off. All right. Here we go, man. No. How fun is it to be able to follow your life? And I know I kind of asked this, but how fun is it to follow your life's passion and to get out there on stage and to share your sound with the world and know that you're doing something that's bigger than you through music?
It's an amazing feeling. It's kind of like being in the studio when you finally find that phrase or that line that you really
Yeah.
want to, share with everybody, and getting up there and sharing good music and being proud
Heck
of that
yeah.
music. That is the biggest thing for me in the live performances, and it shows. That's where the passion comes from. It starts in the studio and it ends on the stage.
Yeah.
And just building that connection with everyone and letting them, the eyes are the window to the soul.
Hell yeah. Man, you
And-
said that right.
And my kind of music that I like to play, I try to stay focused on that and kind of share my story and the adversity that I've faced to really show people, like, if I can go through this and I can overcome that, so can you.
Now think about the places that you've been thus far and some of the places that you want to go to do just that, to share your stories. Where are some of those places that you just had some of those unforgettable moments on stage, and that you're also looking forward to going to create more memories and to create more unforgettable moments?
We played a small platform, or actually a pretty good sized platform at Nashville and Whiskey Jam. I really liked that. But
Yeah.
someplace I always wanted to play was the Grand Ole Opry.
Okay. Yeah.
And I've always wanted to play at Bridgestone Arena.
All right. Yeah.
And
Had the
Lakewood
opportunity-
Theater.
not to cut you off. Had the opportunity to talk to not too long ago to Jelly Roll about playing Bridgestone, and when
Right.
he had that first moment to hop on stage there and what it felt like. I had never had the chance to be in that particular
I
arena,
could
but
only imagine.
so many people just speak about just the energy, the connection, not just to the fans in that particular place, but to Nashville and having that be such a music focused town. To be out there on the stage, and as we're speaking it into existence, to know that it's going to happen one day for you. What do you think that moment's going to be like for you?
I think it might be a little bit overwhelming. I might need you there.
I'm down,
coaching
bro.
me through it.
And I can
Um,
promise you that we're not going to talk about Taylor Swift in that conversation.
Okay.
All right.
It's all right if she wants to come. Bring Travis, whatever. Throw the football a little bit.
Right
but,
on.
But no, I think it'll be a great moment, and I'm looking forward to that opportunity.
Yeah,
and just
for sure.
and just like I said, just sharing my music with the world and sharing my message.
Before we get into some live music here in our Dunkin' Latte Lounge, one more round of applause, please, for Michael. Please. Let's do that. I want to talk. I want to talk music, man. Let's go back a little bit to "Smoke on My Mind." That was the first song that I became familiar with as I started to learn about you. But what does that song mean to you?
Fighting depression,
Yeah.
perseverance. Really just, I've tried so many different ways to get. I think a lot of people today, they struggle getting out of the bed. They struggle getting to work on time.
Yeah.
And sometimes they just need that support. And sometimes you find that support in other people, and sometimes if you dig deep, you find it in God or you find it in yourself. And that's what I did with that song. I found it within, and I just took what was inside of me and put it on paper, and I created a really cool melody and a really cool vibe, and everybody was digging it. And how the record came together, it was such an amazing. I couldn't do it again if I tried.
For sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's a song about perseverance, and every day is a constant battle, but you keep fighting. That's half the battle, is showing up every day. And there's always going to be ways that evil tries to creep in, but you have to be resilient, and you have to, listen to good messages, and listen to your peers, listen to people that you can identify the people that are there for you and the people that aren't.
For sure. Is it out of pocket to feel or to say that, that you are a little bit of an advocate for mental health and awareness, for making sure that you be your best self, to not only help you, but to know that you have this gift through music to help others to persevere just like this particular song does?
Yes. I experienced some of that with my mother.
Yeah.
She passed in 2015, and it's my goal to really, you never know what people are going through.
For sure.
And I try to leave everybody with a good tune. I try to leave everybody on a good note.
Yeah.
To just help, and me helping you helps me.
100%.
And it's not about me, it's about you, and that's kind of what I'm doing with my music, and that's the way I try to be in every day in life. I call people and I tell them I love them. I make sure I tell them I love them before I leave, and let them know how I feel about them. And you can live without family members, but you gotta have friends in this world.
For sure.
And you can figure out who those friends are, and if you really look closely and pay attention. So
as you look in this room and you see family and friends, as you look through the camera and you know that they're peeping down on you, and you're feeling the presence of someone from above smiling on you and wrapping her arms around you at all times, what does that mean to you to see these faces here to support you?
It's relieving.
Yeah.
It's a good feeling to always know when you're doing the right thing. It's kind of like going to work, and I believe that everybody has an obligation to their capabilities. If you're capable of something, you have a responsibility. And Stan Lee said it best: with great power comes great responsibility. And when you get up on that stage as an artist, I believe that there's a sense of obligation, of leadership and commitment to the people, and setting a great example. Not just a good example, but a great one, and being very clear and in-depth about those, examples. So, Smoke on My Mind was a song of perseverance. It's a general idea. It's not about smoke. It's about, motivation.
Yeah.
Finding that motivation and seeking it out and pursuing it, and day in and day out. That's what Smoke on My Mind's about.
One last question before we get into some awesome music, brother. How full is the heart right now for you? How is the heart health? How you feeling today, dog?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
I feel I'm so glad to be here.
Same.
And I'm glad to be here with you and all the support in this room. And I can't thank you guys enough for just paying attention to me and listening to what I have to say. That means a great deal to me, and I'm really excited to be here and play these songs for you guys.
You ready to do it, dude? We ready to do
For
it
sure.
in studio here? Yeah?
Oh, yeah. So this song is called Smoke on My Mind. 'Cause I've been trying so many ways to get through all my crazy hard days, and I'm pushing, fighting it through my mind, and I'm working, waiting for my time, smoke on my mind, and I got smoke on my mind. All my blood runs right through my sleeves. I didn't know life cuts so deep, and I'm dreaming, looking for my time, and I'm leaving, but I'll just buy my time, smoke on my mind, and I got smoke on my mind. Too many times I opened that door, and now that I know, I ain't doing it no more. Smoke on my mind. And even though that I'm pouring this straight, and I know it ain't gonna change a thing, but I'm pushing, fighting it through my mind, and I'm working, waiting for my time, smoke on my mind, and I got smoke on my mind, and I got smoke on my mind. I got smoke on my mind. Thank you, thank you. So the second song is called Exit 12. It's a little story about where I grew up and the things that I like to do, and I'm here to share it with you. So here we go. It's called Exit 12. Just an old country boy of age 12, not a care in the world, just raising hell by the pine. It's got a little southern smell to it, I kinda like coffee when it's brewed. Do a little fishing on the lake to kill the time. And this beach moonshine ain't gonna drink itself. Now I'm sitting shotgun with a pretty thing to my left, riding down the Mulberry Road. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Driving down the Mulberry Road. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Driving down the Mulberry. Just a little country girl from down the road. She's a 38 special, I like to tote all the time. Got a little kickback if you pull her. Better watch your mouth when you talk to her. Boy, she'll light you up, but do it with a smile. We both had a couple stops in our lives where we turning around. She's still driving that Sonoma 97 with the windows down, riding down the Mulberry Road. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Driving down the Mulberry Roads. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Driving down the Mulberry Road. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Driving down the Mulberry Road. Driving down the Mulberry Road. So this third one, this song right here, this goes out to my mother. And This one's kind of tough to play, but when I was sitting up in the mountains in Helen, Georgia, and I was kind of sitting out there, and I kind of captured that setting. And I think that when people pass in your life and they come and go, they're always with you. Your loved ones are always with you wherever you go. And this song is called "You're Always With Me." I hear the crickets over my shoulder. I see the moon overhead. I hear the roar and the thunder, the voices in my head. I hear the cold winds over the mountains. I see the quiet stairs on the bridge, and I think of you. Mama, I think of you, 'cause I still see your smile in my dreams. I still hear your voice, I feel your touch, and that's all that I need to know you're at peace. You're always with me. Whoa, sweet mama, you're always with me. Wherever I go, whomever I meet, I know that you're always with me. 'Cause I still feel your touch in my dreams. I still hear your voice, and that's all that I need to know you're at peace. You're always with me. Whoa, sweet mama, you're always with me. You're always with me. You're always with me. Thank you, guys.
Set Taylor down for a second, dude. Set Taylor down. We got to hug it out, bro. Come on. And one more time. Make it louder for one. Set Taylor down for a little bit, man. Yeah, we go. Oh my, the voice, the emotion, the songs, the passion in what you're doing. To know again, to get back to some of the conversation we were having, to know that you're doing something that's bigger than you, man, and to be able to do that, and to again see the faces, to feel the hearts in the room. How proud are you of yourself, dog?
I really feel good about, the music that I'm writing.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to really congratulate myself. I'm still working on that.
Yeah.
So
we're all still trying to. I have to look myself in the mirror every time and be like, "Yo, you look fresh today, dog. You look good. You doing all right, Maxwell." But I mean, it's a work in progress. But all jokes aside, I mean, the ability to harness that blessing, that talent, that God-given gift to do what you do is such a special superpower. And for you to tap into that, it's really amazing that you are here to share that with us in the room and to everyone who's checking us out online. So thank you. We are proud of you.
Thank you guys so much. And
seriously.
Thank you for listening to the songs that I had to play for you, and I hope that, those songs reach you on a personal level and you could take it home with you and think about some of the things that I'm saying. And, tomorrow is never promised, and the best kind of love is an unconditional love, and that's the love that I have for my mother. That's the love that I have for the people that are around me, and I hope that's the love that you carry on with the people that you care about, and that's the example that you should set. So
Truly something special. Truly something. One more time, please. Please.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you.
Now, before we get you out of here, we were having this conversation. We're going to peel back the layers to the onion. We were having this conversation before the camera started rolling about somebody or anyone who you would like to just sit down and share like a Dunkin' iced coffee with or a latte with. You just were like, man, there's one person that I would like to kick it with and pick their brain or get to know a little more. Who would that person be for you?
Probably right now, I mean, it changes all the time.
Yeah,
People ask me my top 5 song, and they change all the time. But today, probably Lionel Richie.
Yeah, and elaborate on why Lionel Richie, because he's one of the coolest cats on the planet, man.
Man, he's got so much soul, and swag,
yeah.
and he's got such good energy, and he really focuses on the message of all of his songs.
Yes,
and his stage presence, and how much his music has gotten me through my life. And sail on is sail on down the line by a half a mile or so. I don't really want to know where you're going. Like, I love
you're getting the golden ticket to Hollywood directly. You know what I'm saying, for that right there, brother.
Man, he just has so many hits and great music, and that's writing with purpose, and I love that about him. And yeah, I'd love to dish it out with him one day and have a cup of coffee. Maybe not iced coffee.
Okay, a hot cup of coffee. Well, that's brewing, like you said in the song, dog. Yeah, I hear you, man.
Yes.
Gotta say, this was a joy. This is something that we all needed today, and whether we knew it or we didn't, but to leave this space now after hearing your story, after hearing your songs, after getting to know who you are, you're doing something that just makes the world a better place. And that's not me trying to be cheesy, cliche, or anything. Damn it, this was something that was meant to happen today at this moment, and I'm going to be forever grateful for this moment that we shared, bro. Seriously.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you for having me. Thank you all for being here. The support is overwhelming, and I'm not used to it, but I greatly appreciate it, and I'll never forget this moment for the rest of my life. And
that's
thank
what we're
you
here
guys
for.
being here. Seriously.
Lastly, do I have to say go dogs? Do I have to say go dogs, or is that? Yeah.
You don't have to.
But I probably should.
I mean, they cut it close this last game.
Yeah, but almost. From our Dunkin' Latte Lounge, I'm Maxwell. This is Mike David. Go Dogs. round of applause, y'all. Come on.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
To see more videos like this, check out DunkinLatteLounge.com. And if you're posting on social, use the hashtag Dunkin Latte Lounge.